It's time to turn one happy hour into many, many more. Make a life-saving blood donation and enjoy a pint of beer or soda. All month long, Bonfils blood donors are being celebrated with a very special happy hour. Someone who's received one of those life-saving donations, Davy Machin. Also with us this morning, Natalie Miller from Bonfils Blood Center, and it's good to have you both on the show. Welcome.
Thank you.
So Davy, if you wouldn't mind, I bet you never expected to have to receive a blood transfusion. Would you mind sharing your story?
Oh, thank you. No, I definitely didn't. I had planned out to go in for a surgery that we'd all think pretty simplistic, go in for a couple days, go home, and unfortunately there were complications. And I remember when the doctor said to me, "You're going to need a blood transfusion." You know, and any time if you've gone in for surgery, you know, you have to sign a form to allow that, but you never really think you're going to have it.
Right.
And it was scary for me. But man, how thankful I was after the fact to reflect back and think that others gave so that I could live. Because literally without those 3 pints of blood, I wouldn't be here today.
Oh my gosh, and that's so scary.
It really was.
Imagine your family sitting out in the waiting room and them coming out to update them, and it turned into a tragic situation. How long did it take for you to recover?
Well, first off, I do want to mention, you said about family, is that my daughter showed up that next morning with her bag. And said, "I'm staying here. I'm not leaving until we leave together." So it was very scary for them and my 2 children. The recovery time was challenging at home. And at that time, I still reflected back on, man, other people gave so that I could be alive. And I'd never really thought about blood donation as that important, to be honest.
So did you ever donate blood before this happened to you?
Here and there. I'm a military veteran, so a lot of times it's required when you're in the military. But I never made it a concerted effort. I didn't put a lot of energy and plan on, I have to give back. After this happened, it became very important to me.
Of course.
And I will tell you, because there are some eligibility requirements based on where you've lived or traveled. And when I was in the military, I lived in Germany for a couple of years. So because of that, I'm unable to donate. But there's so many things you can do. So this gives me the opportunity to do that, to be an ambassador.
To pay it forward and bless others, right? And you said if you wouldn't have received that blood transfusion, you would have died.
Yes, I would have.
If that's not important enough for somebody watching at home to be encouraged to give blood today to help save other lives, why else would you say for them to do it?
Because we never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to reflect on our news, but just even this weekend here in Colorado, we're always hearing something. So you take, not only do we know that things are occurring that are so unfortunate, but what happened to me wasn't planned, right? No one would expect that to happen and make that phone call that, hey, I need a blood transfusion. So I know that Bonfils does a fantastic job with their staff to help us to feel more comfortable. What better thing to set as a goal for the new year?
Well, and you even mentioned what happened in the news this weekend with those 5 officers being shot and 1 passed, and God bless the Parrish family. But maybe if you want to help in some way, you can go donate blood, because you never know if our officers are going to need it like they did this past weekend. So Natalie, tell me more about Give a Pint, Get a Pint promotion.
Yes, January is National Blood Donor Month, so as a way to recognize our donors and say thank you to them. Throughout the month of January, all donors who come in receive a voucher for a free pint of beer or soda at any Old Chicago, Rock Bottom Brewery, and Gordon Biersch Brewery location throughout Colorado.
Nice. Do I have to make an appointment to donate, and who can donate?
Appointments are preferred, but walk-ins are definitely welcome. You need to be 16 years old to donate. 16 and 17-year-olds need to have a signed parental consent form, and there's no upper age limit of who can donate as long as you meet the eligibility requirements.
Okay, and if they want to find out more, you can go to bonfils.org. That's bonfils.org. Can you tell me where some of the locations to donate are?
Sure. We have 8 community donor centers throughout the metro area in Colorado Springs. We also have up to 12 mobile blood drives throughout Colorado, so we make it really easy and convenient, for people to donate and give back.
What can someone do if they can't donate blood right now currently, but they still want to help out?
If they can't donate to the community blood supply, they can donate for research, or we encourage them to ask their friends and family to donate for them.
Now, earlier Davy mentioned why it's important, why she feels it's important for people to donate blood. It saved her life, obviously.
Definitely.
But what are some of the other reasons that you've learned by working at Bonfils Blood Center?
You know, it's estimated that 38% of the population is eligible to donate, but less than 10% actually do. And the need is always constant. And we always want to have an adequate supply of blood because you never know, unexpected events, traumas can occur, and it's the blood on the shelf that's ready to go that are going to meet patients' needs.
Is there a certain type of blood that you need, like O negative, O positive?
At Bonfils, every type is our type.
Okay.
O negative is a universal donor, but you know, we want all of it.
How many donors do you normally get each month?
It takes about 3,000 donations each week to meet Colorado's patient needs.
Wow, okay. Davy, you mentioned your daughter. Is she here in Colorado? You think she's watching today?
She's actually at University of Iowa going to school.
Oh, wow.
But my son's here local, and in fact, while we were talking this morning, I called him, and he said not only is it time for him to donate again, but I said, hey, what if we got some of your buddies together? It is get a pint after you
There
give a great
you go.
pint,
That's
right?
a great idea. What's his name?
His name is Michael Clark.
Ah, Michael Clark, way to go, dude. Well, thank you for sharing your story. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Give a Pint, Get a Pint promotion is going on now through Wednesday, January 31st. All blood donors in Colorado will receive a voucher for a complimentary Draft House pint of beer or soda at any Craftworks restaurant. They're listed on the screen right there. If you'd like a list of Bonfils Blood Center donation locations, or if you'd like to schedule an appointment, call 303-363-2300. You can also call toll-free 800-356-0006, option 2, or check out their website, bonfils.org.